YouTube. It's Megan. Welcome to my Thursday. It is video number 7. Yay for video number 7. That's a whole week of videos. So yay, that's awesome. Didn't really do much today. Again, I'm off of work right now, so I'm enjoying the time that I have to be off because I will be waking up really early once work starts in a couple days. So I'm enjoying my last couple days. So Blake and I just hung out all day. We went to Home Depot, we went to Osh, we went to the aquarium store, and we went to the market. And by the time we finished up all that, it was time for me to go home. But I did grab a little bit of footage. I'm working on my my editing skills, and I got this iPhone app for editing, so I'm going to try and throw in right here, I'm going to throw in some footage of my boyfriend cooking lamb shank. He doesn't know that I was filming him because he's not a fan of the cat, and the dog are freaking out right now. If you guys can see, the cat is just being evil to the poor little dog, and the dog is barking, so I'm sorry if there's barking in the background because that's what's going on right now. But yeah, so here's some footage of my boyfriend cooking. Okay, I'm gonna go to that. And then also, while I was there today, I grabbed some footage of the corals, so I thought you guys might be interested in that because they're really pretty tanks. One is more of like a test tank to make sure the corals aren't going to harm anybody else in the other tanks because there are going to be animals in the other tanks, even though there are snails in all of the tanks. And a hermit crab in all the tanks. But yeah, so check this out. I'm going to throw that in. Alright, I'll be right back. That's one of the tanks. Those corals. And then walk over here. And this is his newest tank with all the new corals. And last but not least, that's fish and chips, calico, and then this is their tank. And then just for fun, since I'm trying to edit, I'm also throwing in, yesterday I was talking about the pulsing coral. I think they're really awesome. I think they might be my favorite corals. So I'm going to show you that for a minute. So check this out. And yeah, that was the pulsing coral. I think they're pretty neat. And so yeah, I dropped my boyfriend, I dropped Blake off at his house, and I'm now here. I'm just catching up on my YouTube subscriptions. I was watching the Shaytards. Here's the end of today's vlog. So yeah, I was watching the Shaytards. And tomorrow I'm going golfing, so I'm going to go to bed soon because I have to wake up. I think I'm meeting my dad at 5, so I got to wake up at like, I can wake up at 4:30 and still get there. It takes me 15 minutes or so to get to the course, and then we're going to go golf. And I don't know if we might see a movie afterwards or not because I'm going back to work. This is our last Friday to play golf. We've been playing golf on Sundays as well. So we might go see a movie. I think there's 4 movies that I'm interested in seeing right now. Either The Avengers, The Hunger Games, which were awesome books. I recommend reading the books because they were really well written, and yes, they are young adult books, but they're really good, and I like the whole concept, and so I think the movie would be interesting to see what they, did with the book because they always change stuff, and I'm sure the movie is worse than the books, but it looks good in the commercials. Also, The Raven with John Cusack, and then the other one, Three Stooges. That was the other one. So I don't know. We might go see it. Depends on the time that the movie is. And I do something with my dad every week. It started out on Fridays, which is why Fridays, us having Fridays right now is really cool. My parents are divorced. So they got divorced when I was 5, and my dad used to have me and I have my brother. We used to go and sleep over at his house on the weekends. And then we started growing up, and I started going over there more than my brother, and it would be like every other weekend. And then we got jobs, and we couldn't do certain days. But I always had Fridays. I've never worked on a Friday. I worked not in like forever until I got to 2K. 2K is the first job I've had in quite a long time that has ever made me work on Fridays, which is fine because we have Sundays, so it's okay. But Fridays were kind of like our father-daughter date kind of, and it's always been a fun thing. So we always make sure that we have the one day. So Sunday, it'll go back to Sunday, which is fine. But yeah, so we have tomorrow. We're gonna golf, and yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to say hi, and I'm just relaxing, and I'm gonna go to sleep soon. So you guys have a good night, and maybe I will see you tomorrow. Bye.